Hey, honey roses. So I'm getting a download. And those who were placed to hold you back, they lost the battle. So you have people that were set in place to try to stop you. They work for the enemy. And they're very disappointed. And so is their master. Because they were unable to defeat you. So therefore, they ended up destroying themselves. They ended up self-destructing. And you're not the only person they did this to. I just heard. They have a tendency to do this to people. Kick them when they're down. They want to throw dirt on their name. Don't want people to like see you and experience you as a person. So oftentimes they would try to manipulate the perception that other people have of you, especially to individuals that you mutually know, to distort your reputation and your image, okay? In hopes that the lies would spread about you to a multitude of people to diminish your character. So they took part in a defamation of character campaign, I just heard, and still didn't win the race. That's a low blow. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. There's a lot of fire here. They was burning up inside when they realized they couldn't take you down. Burning up inside. Some of them were also talking about like how you carry yourself when it comes to dating. Some of you are not even like promiscuous, or maybe you were in the past or something like that. Or maybe it's not even that. It's just you have a sex appeal to you where you're attractive. And this person was trying to say like you get around. Like as if you're like a hoe. Like they trying to call you one. I don't know. It's like no matter what you was doing, it was really none of their business anyway. The thing is that it feels like this is supposed to be a person that, okay, say for instance, you were promiscuous in the past. This person that I'm picking up is somebody that is supposed to be close to you. So if they felt like they were worried about your sex drive or sexual behavior or promiscuity or whatever this is, with this 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, because it's real fiery, it's real passionate. It's like they could have just told you as a friend or as a family member that cares, but instead of approaching the situation like that, it's kind of like they was just throwing dirt on your name. Just, when you care about somebody, even if a family member is promiscuous and they have whole tendencies, and if you see that they could be better, that they have something special inside of them that they can attach themselves to, instead of attaching themselves to the ways of one who is more promiscuous. They weren't coming from a place of love. That's what I want to say. I don't want to make it too complicated. Okay, let me see what else. It's not like they're like, oh, I just want them to change their lives because I see more in them, It was kind of like, it's jealousy. They were jealous because you are attractive, and for some of you, I don't even feel like you were being promiscuous. I don't feel like you were being promiscuous because the Hierophant came out. I feel it's a lot of fire here. I feel as though your connection with the divine is the passion that they're seeing in you, right? But they're trying to twist the story and make it seem like, I feel like you have this air about you where people gravitate to you. This person doesn't have what you have. They don't have that charm. And that is what they don't like about you. So when you are just being you, they'll say, oh, you're flirting. But that's just your personality. So you might come off as a flirt, but you're just talking. You're just talking and you smile a little bit. This is somebody that walk around looking angry all the time. And then they wonder why nobody want to talk to them, you see? Because this energy, this is why nobody wants to talk to them. Look at them. They all angry about you smiling and saying hello and talking. So anytime if you can't smile, then it's like they expect you to be like them. They don't expect you to be approachable. You know, they want you to be like have an attitude with people. You make them feel like they need to work on themselves, and that's the truth. With this Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, right above the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, you make them feel like they need to work on themselves. They feel like they can't even stand next to you. That's the truth. So instead of them saying that, what they say is that you're a flirt and you just want attention, but it's just you being you. They want the attention that you receive, is what I see. So don't play with me. Okay? That's their problem. They want the attention that you receive. It's just that this is just your personality. They don't have the same personality as you. And they don't feel comfortable with their own personality. Because they want to be more open and communicative. But they fight themselves because they think too much. It's like, it's good to think before you speak and be mindful of what you say. But they're so mindful that they come off with an attitude all the time to people. They always seem very aggressive because they're so in their head. And you are more confident in what you say. And you have more of like a strength to your personality to where you just really express yourself. You don't really hold back too much because your intentions are good. So you don't really feel like you need to be doing all that thinking so much to the point where you thinking it's almost like they're thinking about judgment from people. Tell me more about this person. What's going on with them? What is all this for? They feel like you attract a lot of suitors and they want to be in a relationship. Really? That's the problem? They feel like they actually would like to have you help them. They would like you to like coach them on how to be, I'm about to say on how to be you. That sounds crazy. Like they want to coach you. I mean, they want your coaching so that they could be like you. So they really want to be you. So instead of them saying like, you know, I feel like you're more open than me. Like, how did you get like that? Instead of trying to figure it out and trying to learn from you, they talked about you behind your back to people. They just feel like you are so lovable and that anyone will want to be with you. They feel like anyone will want to be with you. Literally, they literally feel this way. Anybody will want to be with you. Even if it's like when they look at you, even people that usually don't like your type, like whatever your type is, whatever, you know, characteristics or attributes you have to yourself and your personality, they feel like because of the energy you carry, anybody will want to be with you. it's like they look at you and they're like, it's very unlikely that many people would not be attracted to you, and they envy this about you. And it's also about someone thinking that you're hiding a person from them, but it's none of their business. I don't know why they feel like it's hiding. It's like they feel like you're trying to hide what's going on. But if you don't feel a need to share, you don't have to. It's like they want to know, but you don't even have good intentions, so why do you want to know? People are so crazy. You don't have good intentions, but they feel some type of way because they want to get all in your business, because clearly they want to talk about you. They want to add on to the storyline that they created about you that wasn't true in the first place. And you're not going to allow that, because I feel like you've caught on to people in their ways, and you're not going to just be giving all of your information away, because you know that it's like you'll share your information with people that you know care about you and that actually have love for you. But if you know somebody's shady, why would you share the information? Or if you're just not ready to share it? Because sometimes people they don't know how to be happy for you, just like this person. They don't know how to be happy for you, but they want your life though. They want to be able to present themselves as you do. Instead of them asking you, can you help me work on my ways? Like even with communication skills, because I feel like they have trouble, like they have their throat chakra is blocked. And if they would just be honest with you and tell you that they would like you to assist them in some way when it comes to their communication skills, and help them to realize that it's okay to smile, because this person, they give people attitude most of the time. And I just got that they're a control freak. Whoever this person is in your life, like they don't like that you get so much attention. And they're a control freak, and they try to even control people that they don't even know. So if somebody's acting funny around you, and they slander your name often, and you hear through the grapevine that they've been talking about you and all this weird stuff be going on, and then you got people coming back to you telling you stuff, or you could just peep game, you already know what it is. It's just because they have envy towards you for how you carry yourself and how easy it is for you to communicate with people. They don't have that. They could, but they're preventing themselves from doing what they want to do. They could, because they genuinely want to be more communicative, but they're choosing not to. What you gonna do with that? That's their lips. You can't make them talk. You can't move their lips for them. How much they want? Like, what you want now? I can't. What you want me to do? They want you to tie a string to their lips so they can start talking? Like, what you want me to do? Just talk if you want to talk then. Nobody have time for this. Okay, let me see what else. So what is the advice? I feel like it's just for you to know. Don't take it so personal, because this person has their own stuff going on. And these are the little things that can cause big problems. Don't let this cause a big problem in your life, because it doesn't have to. This is small things that we have to learn to ignore and just let go, because these are distractions. See, these types of things are one of the distractions that keep you away from yourself. Oh, I thought my camera stopped. Why did it just do that? Yeah, so these are one of the distractions that keep you away from getting closer to you, and, aligning yourself to yourself. And you distracted by hate from people that haven't found themselves yet, You don't have time for that. You over here trying to grow and glow. Or you are glowing and growing. See? Don't worry about it. That's the advice, literally. And if you want to tell them to stop, stay the hell away from you, then tell them, look, I don't like your attitude. I can't be around you because you ain't acting right, and I just don't like it. And right now I don't like you. So, dismiss yourself. Okay. I'm seeing it's a pearl with a little bow or a bone at the top. What is this giving me? I don't know. I'm thinking about Minnie Mouse for some reason. Maybe some of you like Minnie Mouse, or there's something significant about Minnie Mouse. Let me get another one. Or someone could be thinking about giving you a gift. Maybe some of you like pearls. Now I'm seeing a lollipop. Maybe it's time to do something sweet for yourself, or someone wants to do something sweet for you. And also I'm hearing focus on the sweeter aspect of life so that you can handle the salt when it comes around, like salty people like that. So that's why it's important to hold on to the goodness of life, so that when, you know, the rough instances come around, you have built up that good energy to be able to withstand the force from challenges in life, because you have so much sweetness, and like I feel like the sweetness brings strength. It's like charging up excuse me, charging up your energy. You know, when you charge up your energy, you gain some strength. Like you gain that grit, because you like, I got this, I have the energy for it. So that's why it's good to retreat and be at peace, zen. And it's like you chilling, but then you're preparing at the same time for what is to come, just in case the challenges come. You're always ready. It's not like you feel unprepared. And you're always like aware that things could go left, and it's not like being negative, it's just being real, because sometimes things happen. It's better to be preventative instead of trying to fix what just broke because you didn't plan enough for it, you know? I feel like I want to get another one. There's going to be many cycles that there's many cycles that you have already completed successfully. And there's also many karmic cycles that people are going to try to draw you back into. It's going to be very challenging, but it is up to you to stay far away from the karmic cycles if you can. Especially if you know about them already and you already have experience. You already know to stay away from certain things, because you have paid attention and you practice self-reflection. So therefore, there's things that you've done before, you're not going to do them anymore, because you know that they're no good for you. I heard you want your spiritual score to go up, not down. Okay? And the way you up your score is to focus on you. Focus on the love you have for yourself. Focus on the love you have for your family. You know, as long as, I know sometimes a lot of you say you don't have family that you could trust or people like that. I get it. I get it. I get it. I said I get it. I get it. Okay? But at the same time, focus on that love from God. You know, because sometimes we was placed into families that were meant to be our enemies so that we could prepare for whatever journey we're going to be on. If you have a difficult journey, then a lot of people in your family, they be like enemies. You be like, what? Who are these people? This is not my family. Who are these people? They're imposters. But then it's like, you realize that if you don't go through certain things in your life, you wouldn't be prepared for what God has planned for you. And I've said this before, that many times your family are your sparring partners to really train you to deal with society. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of lost souls trying to drag you to hell. And you're not going. That's just what it is. So they can go ahead and skip to those fiery doors and go in there if they want to. But you already experienced your purification through the fire. Many of you might be going through the purification of fire by just going through spiritual tests. So maybe some of you are going through your spiritual awakening right now. And it is very challenging, I know, but you could do it, because that's why it's happening, because you are capable of doing it. But you must wield your sword or your staff to benefit your future. So the key is to make the best decisions for yourself. And when you make these decisions for yourself, you change your life. When you utilize the resilient aspect of your personality, that strength that you have within you, when you use it, it grows and it gets bigger like a muscle when you keep on working it out. And then it hurt because you tore your muscle so it could grow bigger. It's the same thing. The more you use your gifts and your God-given gifts, the stronger they become. Just like a big muscle. Okay, so that's it for this message. If you would like to book a coaching call or a reading with me, you can. Or if you would like to purchase any of my books, go to www.MilkHoneyRose.org. And also subscribe to MilkHoneyRose.org, because I'm going to be doing some things coming up soon. And as I do them, as I'm swayed by the Spirit, I want to be able to notify you all of what is to come. I don't know. It's like I want to skip over certain words. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's almost like excitement. Maybe some of you are excited about something. I don't know. But, yeah. So, subscribe through MilkHoneyRose.org, through the website. And then that will be the email list. So I can send you guys updates. And then I will give you the Discord link. So we could chat. We could talk about God. Let's talk about God. Who wants to talk about God? Who wants to talk about the relationship that you have with God and how God has helped you through, and how you got closer to yourself on this journey through connecting to God, and how you feel so much better, or if you feel like, how do you feel? Do you feel better? Do you feel worse? Like, how do you feel? Because it depends on the person. But yeah, if you're interested in talking about your journey and just discussing your experience with God and how your connection with God has given you a different perception to life, then subscribe to or through MilkHoneyRose.org. Let me say it right. www.MilkHoneyRose.org. All right. Everything you do, do it with love. I'll see you in the next one.